Optimistic and hopeful because even though this part of the story was not positive, um, there's still a lot that can happen. I think the end of the story will be positive. I mean.
Can you talk about next steps or what happens at this point?
Well, one of the obvious ones that's linked to just the legal system is to file for an appeal. So from today, we have 60 days to file for that. And I think that will be one of the avenues we pursue, among other avenues, for lack of a better way of saying it, that are more alternative to the regular legal means.
Can you talk more? I know you go in and you see your dad every week. Can you talk more about his state of mind and just how he is processing all this?
So I do visit him every Thursday, and it's obvious that he's not comfortable and he doesn't like being there. And I think it goes without saying that myself, my dad, and his supporters don't feel like he deserves to be there or should be there. There are silver linings. One of the silver linings is that he's extremely positive, and he just makes the best of it. So he's like, hey, I'm working out more than I used to, right? And one of the reasons why I wouldn't work out as much as he is in jail, ironically, is just because he was always helping people. He's always answering emails, or he's maybe not in a direct capacity helping individuals. He's writing a paper about COVID that is going to get published in a journal, and so a lot of more sedentary work, but he's doing well. The counter to that is he's not getting the best, food and rest and water, but that's kind of who he is. He's trying to make the best of it.
Do you feel like this whole process has been fair for your dad?
No. For me, it's been very revealing about what perhaps in some cases could be a system that is going through procedures that are fair, that it's also something where the people that are involved can easily twist things and use the system in an abusive way that makes it not fair. And so I do not think my dad got a fair shake.
And what do you hope comes from today and the supporters being out here and everything?
I think that's another silver lining, right? The more things that are perceived as negative that are happening to my dad, I think the more that it kind of hopefully stirs up awareness in people and gets them riled up to the point where they're like, well, we can't allow this to happen. And so there's more and more people that are brought to awareness, and then that awareness has led to action, and that those actions can be influential in, hopefully, like I said earlier, resulting in a better end of the story for my dad.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to your dad's supporters or anyone else out there that might be seeing this case?
Yeah, I want to, in a spirit of gratitude, just say thank you. Because it's been really sorry. It's been hard on our family, but no one's had to endure the hardship more than my dad. So just everyone that came today, and everyone that's writing letters, everyone that's making any effort, there's different ways to help. Some people might not be able to financially help. Some people can offer more emotional support or more tangible support other than financial. And so I just want to say thank you to any efforts made by anyone. I think that even if those are small, there has to be acknowledgement that even those small efforts could be part of what makes a big difference.
Thank you.
One question real quick. That big thing they said your dad's not a medical doctor. Thank God he didn't practice anything. He actually taught. He taught people how to take back their temper. Can you talk about how many peer-reviewed published papers your dad has put out there, and how many books he's written?
So this is alleged, and I don't have the data, but in the hundreds. And also, according to some people who have analyzed the data more, he's perhaps the most published peer-reviewed author of our time.
Yes.
Now, and I will make one other comment. If he were a conventional medical doctor and he tried to do what he's been doing to help people, he would have lost his license to be a medical doctor anyway. Right? So it's good that he wasn't, and he isn't. But another thing that reminds me of, because it was brought up in the hearing today, my dad's credentials, right? So the prosecutor kind of brought those up as if they were kind of purchased degrees. I can't remember the exact language she used, but despite stating it verbatim, her message was that my dad's credentials are illegitimate and that they're not valid. But if you go back and look when my dad was trying to study all this, there was no other option. There weren't schools like there are today. And sure, I think if there was someone in opposition giving any pushback, I think that's fair. Like my dad could go to some school and get like a degree that is from an accredited school, but like for what? He's already built up a reputation, and that reputation was built on a foundation of success that he's had with people, that came today and thousands of others. Not that you care about this, but like in my profession, I don't need to get into it. I used to get certified. Well, I don't now because people just come to me. They just come to me and they ask. I don't need it, because of the reputation that I built. Plus, I disagree with some of the things that they train and would require me to do. Similar to with my dad, but my profession is much different.
Well, brother, I believe your father is Nikola Tesla of our time, and you're talking about education right now. This goes back to Rockefeller medicine. Rockefeller came in. There used to be schools that taught people how to take back their temple, but Rockefeller came in, shut them all down, and put in Big Pharma.
And they require, that goes back to my statement of they require doctors to practice medicine a certain way so that it falls in the highway that leads everyone down to the results that they want.
Which is drugs, chemicals, and surgery.
Right, that's what I mean.
Well, love you, brother. God bless. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for being here, everybody.
God bless you.
Thank you.